Hello, ugly people. Haha. Yes, I'm just saying that because everyone is ugly in comparison to me in Minecraft. I am handsome. Anyway, today's video involves some stuff that happens. Now, I want to say right at the start that anything you see in this video that happens to anyone else, they're fine with it, okay? So if you get upset on behalf of them, remember, they're fine with it, all right? Anyway, with that gone, make sure to subscribe if you want to see destruction, TNT, and blowing stuff up, because that's me, baby. Let's get into the video.
Oi, Governor, it's me, Smallishbeans, that British YouTuber.
Just kidding, I don't sound like this. I sound like this, and I am tall. Welcome back to the Stratos Empire here on the Empire's server. As Lizzie said, oi, Governor, in the chat, because that's how I sound. Just kidding, it's not. Last time, we got building the entrance to Upper Stratos, and they are empty inside. So what are we going to do? Are we going to fill them today? No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that at all. Instead, we're going to work on an entirely new, different build. Everyone's calling me wacky in chat. Don't mess with me, okay? I will ruin your life. And today we have big plans. But before we get onto those big plans, there's something we need to address. The stratosphere unfortunately got stolen from us, and I said in the video where I built the stratosphere that this thing is the most precious thing in the world to me, and someone came and took it. So I need to make sure people know how precious this is to me and what lengths I will go to get it back. With some investigative work, I figured out that Joey has stolen my stratosphere. So another person is pranking me. First the glass box, then the copper, then the warden, and now Joey's joining in. Why is everyone joining in, guys? What is with that? Why is everyone going against me? It's kind of made me lose it a little bit, so we're going to head over to Joey's now. Just ignore my inventory. Everything's fine. So here we are at Joey's base. What a nice ship you have here, Joey. Oh, a pig. Sir Piggles. Now, we don't want to hurt Sir Piggles, of course. That would be mean. Instead, we're going to take him hostage and hold him at ransom for my stratosphere. Come with me, Sir Piggles. You stay there for now. I wonder if this is stratosphere gold. Just in case it is, I'm going to move it to here because I don't want anything to happen to it. And now for stage 2 of my plan. I think you know what this is. It's nice to actually be the one destroying a ship for once. Not having your ship destroyed. This is a lesson, guys. Don't mess with a god. And don't steal his stratosphere. Goodbye, Ender Pearl. What are you going to do? Ender Pearl out? Ender Pearl out? No, you're not, because you're going to blow up. There we go. Hopefully no one messes with me from now on. Because if they do, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Also, side note, out of character. Just remember what I said at the beginning. I've left a little sign for Joey so he knows who's done this. I'm not hiding. Anyway, Sir Piggles, let's go. Gonna be a long road home, Sir Piggles. You will stay here, Sir Piggles, and look after my librarian. Thank you very much, sir. Anyway, now we've done our destruction and stuff for the day, it's time we got working on something in our empire. Now, our empire at the moment really only has like one farm on it. We've got our gold farm, of course, as well. But in here itself, we've got our sugarcane farm, which... Someone been taking this? There was more of this last time I was here. What? Is it still working? I can't see the minecart. Uh-oh. I know it's still working. Has someone been stealing from me as well now? Does no one respect me? But like I was saying, we only have one farm. And I thought, you know what? I want to build another island. Not a build like this or the towers or the stratosphere, but another build like this island here and this island here. And on that island, we're going to be putting a farm. However, I'm going to build the farm first and then build the island around it, because then the farm will produce stuff for me while I'm building. One thing I quickly want to do, though, is make a little sort of platform across to there so we actually have the entire thing linked up. So I'm just going to do some more little platforms like this, which are quite boring to build, so I'm not going to time-lapse it. Instead, I'm going to look at this banner here, and when I turn around, it'll be done. Whoa, would you look at that? It's done. Look, a nice little path over here. The reason I put this in, right, is because I have run out of rockets before, and when I run out of rockets, I kind of get stuck. So now we're away from getting to the ground, up to our house. It's all good. Guys, I've just had a revelation. I think I'm the villain. I blew up Joey's boat, and I quite like it. I quite like being the villain. They always say in movies, the bad guys are always like, you know, really sexy and dark and mysterious, kind of like me. But yeah, I think I'm the bad guy, which I'm okay with, actually. Yeah, let's keep it up. Anyway, enough distractions. Let's gather all the materials we need to build this farm. And these materials aren't very interesting, so I'm not going to do a material gathering montage. Instead, we're going to use this magic shulker here. Look, you put it on there, it's empty. But if I reopen it, whoa, look at that. All this stuff, and it duplicated, and we have all this stuff. Haha, amazing. Now we're going to build this island over here. Sort of just here above this bit of the village here. However, we're going to build the farm first so that the farm can get working while we build the rest of the island. Also, it will make sense why when the farm is built, okay? And I would talk you through how this thing's going to work, but I'm rubbish at that. So instead, here's a short time lapse of me building it. The reason you're seeing it as a time lapse is because I was following a tutorial by RaiseWorks, and I did mess it up at one point, but we got it all sorted now, and this thing works very nicely. Thank you, RaiseWorks. So after a lot of pain, it's working. Look at it. Look at it behind me. Look at all that moss being made. This is how this thing works, right? We got this stone generator here. This stone generator will push the moss out, making it pop up on the surface, and then the water will come in a second there and wash all the moss out and all the other stuff as well. Send it along here like so. Some of it will get picked up by these hoppers here, but some of it will go on, like you can see. So this thing works all by itself. The bone meal that gets made is what powers this farm in these hoppers here. And also I made a little chest system as well. So we get the moss into these 3 chests. We'll get flowering azaleas in here, and these 2 at the end will be bone meal, as you can see. It does look ugly, doesn't it? It looks very ugly. We need to change that desperately. So let's build Moss Island. And for this one, I will do a material gathering montage. And for each material I gather, I'm going to tell you why I like that material, as if I was 5 years old. I like stone because the ground is made of stone. Grass is fun because it is green. Andesite is cool because it's like stone, except different. I am tough, so I like tough. Moss is one of my favorite because it rhymes with Ross, and I like people called Ross. Mud is fun because I like the squelchy noises. Mangrove leaves are very bushy, and I like that. All done. Hope you liked my little montage. Anyway, I'll stop speaking like a child now because, look, we've got a gift here. It says, some of the oldest copper derived from Gobland. We goblins may be pranksters, but only to our friends. So we're still friends, right? Fwip. And look at that. A stack of oxidized copper. Wow, yes, we are definitely friends still, Fwip. I was worried that he didn't want to be friends with me anymore, but he does. And I always wanted to be friends with him. I need friends as I'm making a lot of enemies. That's going to come in great later. But anyway, it's time to build this island leading up to this moss farm here. As you can see, the moss farm is working tremendously. We've got a lot of moss. We've got a lot of flowering azalea. We've got a lot of bone meal as well. It's amazing. I love it. Now to build an island. And it's just the island part, not the thing surrounding the moss farm yet. Don't worry if it looks ugly still. Whilst building this island, I remember why I've not built an island like this in a while. They are a massive pain to build, but they do look nice, and I am very happy with how this one turned out. I was thinking of doing like granite instead of stone in this one, but it looked so weird and like stood out, so I thought, no, let's go with the stone. Ooh, hello there. I am fine. This is much better. The island is built, and I will show you it in a second. But first, look at me. This is the peak god form right here. Physically, emotionally, laurally. That's not a word. Okay, now we've done that. Let's have a look at the island, which I think looks rather good. It's a lot bigger than the islands we've built so far. You can kind of see here, this one is reasonably small. This one's kind of like a little bit bigger than this one, and this one is huge. It's massive, and we have gone for all moss on top, as this is Moss Island. I've actually turned off the moss farm for now. I'll turn it back on. But we're going to build a building around the moss farm in a second, and I've got a really cool design. It's one of my favorite builds yet on this world. However, I have just noticed this. What is this? This looks new. Tiny stratosphere for tiny boy pirate Joe. Wait. This is how you die, Joey, just in case you were wondering. I'm not afraid to set up TNT traps. I'm not afraid to blow stuff up. Alright? We'll give him a bit of time to think about it still. But the tiny stratosphere is not the real stratosphere. I need the real stratosphere back. Before we get building, though, we're going to make sure Fwip knows we are still friends. I'm just trying to think what I could give him as a gift. Maybe just some gold. Gold is always nice. And some diamonds. Wait, did Joey take back Sir Piggles? Oh, no. He's really testing me. Left a little chest outside Fwip's house here with 4 diamonds and half a stack of gold, saying, all is forgiven. I'm happy to be your friend. Hot bod god. That's me. Why is Jem's head just there? I don't know. I've just spotted Hermes up there. Looks like he's holding a horn. However, before we go and see him, we're going to build this island. And oh my gosh, there's a lot of materials for this building. Oh, why do I always do this to myself, Joel? Why'd you do this? In case you're wondering, here's some of my stats. Amount of villagers traded, 14,750. But yes, we're going to be doing some more trading right now, as obviously I need quartz. I'm building everything on blooming quartz like an idiot. And you know what? This material gathering montage will be really quick. I'm just going to say the word of the material I'm gathering, and that's it. Take it away, editing me, you smelly little man, you smelly 5'8" human who is not a tall god like me in game, you smelly man. Anyway, take it away. Copper slab, smooth sandstone, quartz of course, birch wood, direct walls, flower pots, moss slabs, azalea leaves, terracotta. Wow, that was so quick. For you. It was very quick for you, not for me. Not for me. But look! Materials! Woo! Material girl! No, it's material god, actually. And we are going to be getting to building. That makes sense. I said a words that make sense. And yeah, this thing here is surrounding my moss farm, but it doesn't really look like a moss farm, to be honest. So yeah, I'll just build it, and you can tell me what you think it looks like. I'm actually very happy with this build. I think it's turned out very nicely. I've mixed in some sandstone again, as well as the quartz, and I've used some moss themes throughout, as well as hanging down some flower pots with some flowering azaleas in them, adding on some leaves you'll see a bit later as well, and also decorating the island a little bit. You don't actually see it, but I actually added on some flowers to the island afterwards as well, and it just makes the whole thing come together so much better than it does now. And here it is, my island, the moss farm. Oh baby, I love this build. I am very happy with how it's turned out, and as you can see, I've added in like some grass and some stuff, just try and make this island look a bit more overgrown and less sort of put together than the other ones we've got going over here. We've got gold in, of course, but we've also got some moss up here, as you can see, and just stuff everywhere, and I'm really happy with it. I think it looks quite beautiful. And our whole empire is coming together rather nicely. Let's do a quick shaders, like, flyby, shall we? Woo! It is an island. There's multiple islands. There's our bridge. Oh, baby, it's beautiful. And we've landed on our bridge here next to Hermes, who has got a horn. It says, "Hola, Thunder Cheeks. You spoiled me rotten. Thank you. I've been blowing your horn every day since you gave it to me. I wanted you to blow my horn for a change. It's been slightly used. Enjoy endless nights of blowing. Daddy Sausage out. Buenos dias." Well, let me have a try on this horn then. Excuse me, Hermes. What is it? Dream? Ooh. Funky, funky. Now, I've heard rumors that my stratosphere was given to Catherine from Joey, which, honestly, is just really disrespectful. And he's taken back Sir Piggles, and he's just trying to upset me, it seems. I don't know why he's trying to upset me. I don't know why people want to mess with me. I'm unhinged. So maybe we'll stop by and... Ow! So maybe we'll stop by and check on Joey when we're going to Sausages to drop off young Hermes. I can't find Sir Piggles around anywhere. Did he take him back, or has he just died by himself? You guys will have to let me know. Anyway, I've left Hermes here looking all cute with a barrel full of moss from our moss farm, and I've put Thunder Daddy thanks you for giving him your horn. He's been blowing it all night long. It made his thunder cheeks clap. That's how much it excited him. He wanted to give you some lovely moss that he grew. And there we go. Lovely jubbly. We just left it outside this lovely building here. Let's head home. But anyway, guys, that is it for this Empires episode. I quickly went and asked Gem if she was the one who waxed my copper, and she said this. Did you wax my copper? Was that you?
No. Why would I wax your
Who
copper?
waxed my copper that I placed down? Oh. So the mystery continues. If you know who did it, let me know in those blooming comments, because I want to know. I want to hurt them. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Let me know what you think of the Moss Island, and I shall see you another time. Goodbye.